y'all were here and I'm just fooling around. Hey, Trish. Hey, Jennifer. I was just fooling around with stuff and y'all were here looking at me fooling around with stuff. Happy Saturday. I think it's Saturday. I reckon when you're retired, one day's just like another. And with all this, I'm trying to find myself. Oh, I just had myself on my phone. Yeah. Hey, Crochet Nana. How you is? Oh, Trish, I love it when you call me sweetheart and hugs and kisses and back at you. And it's Karen McCatherine. Y'all all sweet peas. Sweet peas in a pod. I had to make a Walmart run today. Hey, Diddy. Hey, Latoya. Have a yarn with Charlie. Charlie, tell us what your numbers are. Have you got there yet? Hey, Sherry. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Hey, Julie. Did I miss anybody else? Denny. I said Denny. Yay. Yay, Denny. Denny's here to keep me straight or be fresh with me. Congratulations, Latoya. What did Latoya do? Congrats. Whatever it is. Congrats. I want to see what Charlie's numbers are. Because we need to help her if she's not there yet. And even if YouTube says 997 and the studio says 1008, hey, we need a little buffer. If any of you do not have a yarn with Charlie, will you please write her name down or somebody can put up her link? And both. Denny, okay. Okay. So glad to catch you. Needed to hear me today. Oh, my lands. Bless your heart. I love you, Miss Sherry. Oh, and I started a candle. And I put a few names on it. Sherry. I got the right Sherry, right? You're my Sherry, that bag of holding. Hey, Sadie. Good gracious, I hadn't seen you in a while. It's so good to have you. So if somebody can put Charlie's link up, or if y'all will just write her name down. And if you haven't already subscribed to her, if you would, even if she has that 1008, it's always good to have, I call it a, what do I call it? A cushion. Have a little more numbers than you actually need. Hey, Marianne. Miss Crotchety is Marianne. Have a lot. Yeah, I've heard she's hilarious. I've got to get on and see that one video I missed. Something about aliens and I don't know what at all. It was some strange sounding stuff to go together, but I guess you had to be there. So I'll have to go back and look at that. It's Noni May. Sweet Tea has you bawling. Oh no, is she okay? I haven't even talked with my sister today. Hey, Barb. Barb is Whisper SDI from the Netherlands. She's just waiting on this long ad. Okay, honey, but if it goes on too long, just come on in, but I appreciate it. We have the Squirrel Squad has so much talent in it. And I know in whatever, lives you go in, I'm just amazed at all the Wonderful people, number one. And number two, just the talent is like, wow. It's my sweet Donna Mako. Yay! My day is made when I see all y'all, but especially Miss Donna and Denisha. Denny, they've been with me since the beginning, and some others of you have too. And it's Linda, just a crochet sister. Thank you, Linda, for telling us you're lurking. It's fine if you just kind of hang back in the back, work on your whatever you're working on. Is Triple C up in here? Did I miss Dana? Hey, Dana. Triple C. I miss Triple C. Charlie, Diddy says, when was that, Danny? Just now? Did you check? Hey, Jenny. Jenny from Dorset, listening and crocheting. That's fine. Yes, we love Linda Bunches, and I hope you're doing better today, Miss Linda. We always keeping you in our prayers. Here comes Auntie Vernon, who is Tony. Happy can't go anywhere Saturday. Well, we can visit it. Like y'all are in North Carolina right now. Y'all are at my house. How's that? And after me, we can go to England, over there where Jenny is, but closer to Manchester. Jenny, how far away from Miss Jan are you in Manchester? I don't know. I hardly know my geography over here. I sure don't know that over there. Hey, Carol Ashworth. And Jenny says, welcome to hers. Welcome to her home. I love to go listen to Jenny. When she laughs, she's got the cutest little old laugh. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm not making fun of it. It's just precious. Hey, Valerie Fisher. You're in Texas? All right. Are you a new squirrel, or have I just not seen you in a little while? Y'all know I have no. And it's Sharon's Crochet Corner. I'm coming, Sharon, today. I don't do nothing, y'all, but fall asleep in my chair. That's all. I eat and I fall asleep in my chair. Can't get nothing done. And I get on Zoom for a little bit and go feed my face and then put my feet up and it's gone. Even if I fall asleep today, Sharon, I'll come fall asleep with y'all. Tony says she bought a pruner and cut branches off of her palm tree. Now she'll be able to go out of the gate once I haul away the branches. Dee, you got a beauty. Oh, is that why you were crying? T made you that. Hey, sis T. Noni Mae said you had her bawling her eyes out. And I'm like, what's wrong with my sister? And my roses, T, are still just as, well, they've opened up some, not all the way. And not one petal has fallen off. They're amazing. Amazing. And so are you. Noni Mae, you are very deserving, I'm sure. And I know you and T talk a lot, so that's great. She says, I'm still crying. Noni Mae is. My happy mail is so beautiful, and she is precious. We both are. But yeah, I'm kindly partial to my sis. Hey, Crystal. Let's see. Let me not miss anybody. So, Valerie, did you say you're new? You're a new squirrel? I call my members the Squirrel Squad, my subscribers. And y'all talking to each other, which is great. Howdying one another. Have I missed anybody? Hope not. There's Kimber Ann. Hey, sweet girl. And that girl right there is talented, big time, like a lot of y'all are, but she dyes some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yarn. Is Amanda here? How did I miss Amanda? Hey, Amanda. Sherry, you love being my squirrels. Well, I love having you. I feel like I bet every podcaster's like this, but I feel like I've got the best. You found me through Chevy Rail. Yes, she shouted me out a while back. I asked her to. But I love that girl. Oh, if I just had this much of her editing skills and her just charisma, that woman is funny and talented. Would y'all look at this? Do y'all see my little teapot? And that has a cup with the saucer, and these are just saucers, of course, turned around the wrong way because I probably got the bracelet on. Well, if I do it down this way. This is the newest Sashka bracelet. This was a $5 one. And look at this. It's a spoon. This I got. I've had this for a while. I just found it in my jewelry box. Have y'all ever heard of Premier Jewelry? And that's a cup. Teacup. So we got cups and saucers and the teapot. And there's a cup on a saucer. I guess y'all can see that okay. But I just died when I found this. I'm like, yay. Yeah, every once in a while. And I will make sure, always keep checking my site every once in a while. If something doesn't come up about me, I always look and check my community page. I assume when I put stuff on my community page that y'all get it. Or I'll either come on and do a quickie video and say, Sashka's got a $5 sale and it may last only an hour. Or they most often have a 70% sale. And sign up for their emails and stuff. If you're into stuff like that, it is a good thing. We're helping the ladies that make these. I think it's Nepal. Hey, Cindy. And please, if you do go through my link, which is in all my description boxes, it helps me a little bit. And if you have bought from them already and I haven't thanked you, it's because I don't know who. I just get something from them saying somebody bought something, you have commission. So thank you. And if you can't now, but you can later, that's great. Charlie's at $9.99 now. Okay. Who has not trying to get what's Charlie's name? Have a yarn with Charlie. Have a yarn with Charlie. Girl, she's all kind of funny and everybody loves her and she's talented and she's cute as a bug. So please write her name down if somebody wants to drop her link. Linda's here. She's saying, Linda, just a crochet sister, saying hey to everybody. Yeah, everybody's trying to help Charlie. She's popular. Denisha put it in down at the bottom there, and somebody else probably did too. So hit on that link, subscribe, and come back. Get your husband to subscribe. It doesn't matter. They don't have to watch. We just need numbers. You know, we need numbers. Get your mama and your brother and your daddy and your cousin and your whoever. They just have to be 18 years old and older. Hey, don't think I haven't asked my daughters to, subscribe to this one or another one. What's in your cup? Like Chevy Rail would say, woo, this is hot. I got my high test in here and a couple of Mama Swifts, and I forgot what they were. It's not peach this time. I think it's the pomegranate one. Donna says, you're welcome. Noni May, it may already be purple. What's purple? I missed it. Check, but was already subscribed. Okay. If you know anybody. Hey, Mimi Cat Do. Hugs to you, sweet lady. And look, it's Terry Yarn Joy. You hadn't been here in a little bit. Of course, I got to get over your way. I try to when I can. I need to fix me out a schedule. Cindy Lilliard, did I tell you hello? I think I did, but if I didn't, anybody I may have missed, say you missed me. Ooh, crazy Poppy lady. She needs one more. One more. But we also like to have a little buffer or a cushion, I call it. So the more the better. Mama Swift's having coffee. Been up most of the night designing a new pattern. What kind of pattern is it? Can you say? Crystal just subbed on her other account, so that should do it. However, if there's anybody else who has not subscribed to Charlie, I would still do it. Because sometimes you get to where you want to be and then it goes down one. But right now, yay, she made it, right? Shannon Oliver, hey, sweetie. Yes, it is exciting. I love it when we can be the place where somebody got to their milestone. And it doesn't mean that somebody else, like I know Sandy, left us right. She loves to help folks. Madonna does. So many people do. And it just happens that, she might get whoever might get the last few here, but I'll take it. Ooh, Mama Swift, I want to see. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. You're working on your Harry Potter Snuggles. Harry Potter Snuggles sack, right? You said happy. Is it Happy Potter? Happy Potter? You found a bucket bag at the hardware store. It's lightweight and has a zippered bottom section. Backpack handles. Yeah. Tony, you can find all kinds of things that there's no crying in YouTube. What was that from? Seems to me like Tom Hanks said it. Was it that baseball game? There's no crying in baseball. Hey, Valerie. Are you a new squirrel? And Valerie's also offering, if anybody needs shows, watch hours, let her know. She says she'll help out. I got to pick up this phone. Oh, that's good tea, but it's hot. So, got my Way Cool water bottle from the Calls box. If you weren't here yesterday to see my Calls box, make sure you go back and look at that from yesterday. You love hardware stores, after yarn stores are your favorite, Cindy. Crotchety, my uploads aren't much, but I could definitely use. Yes, they are. Crazy woman. I've got to go. I'm hoping after this show or sometime tonight or tomorrow to go back to the table and do a better job of the thing that Mary Ann made me, the row counter. Now that I followed Helen's little tip of putting tape on the ends of the cording, Mary Ann, you'll sleep good tonight, Denny. Been working your hind end off. Happy tears, Charlie says. I'm so tickled for you, honey. Now, what about your watch hours? You need help with watch hours? Hey, Christina Anderson. If anybody needs help with numbers, watch hours, put down there what you need, and hopefully you can get a buddy to help each other or something. And I'll be glad to do whatever help I can do. Hey, TNT Andrea. And it's Christy. Hook me up. Tony, yes, it's only for 3 months. They renovate the other place, but I'm loving having your own kitchen, bathroom, and study prayer room. Yeah, you'll kind of hate to have to move back, won't you? Valerie says, here I am with this in my lap, and I'm not using it. What does Valerie say? Does anyone else make hats for gauge swatches so you don't waste your time? What a good tip. Hey, Andrea. Okay, Charlie needs. That's okay. I mean, you got 3,000. Watch out, 3,000 of your 4,000. So Charlie needs 1,000 watch hours. So if we can help her with watch hours, if everybody helps a little bit, so we've got 43 in here. Help a little bit every day, and anybody else that needs help. Noni May says she's going to run your playlist. GrannyDee, I might have to come. Do what? It's just so I can keep this. What? Might have to come to this call. I don't get it, Danny. I'm being thick. Valerie says she will help you, Charlie. And I bet a bunch of us folk here will. Please. Oh, thumbs up. Thank you, Trish. Hey, Consuelo. Good to see you. And it's our bag lady, Karen Robinson. Where's our Cindy Suttles been? Haven't shown one of her bags lately. My pink bag, I've been using it in the other room. This one's filled up with hats. Hats. My house has hats galore. When it gets cool again, I'm going to be taking a bunch up to the shelter. Ow. Hair caught the zipper. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And looky here. How pretty is that? And a squirrel too. She always puts charms on her zipper pull, which you can also take off and use for stitch markers if you want to. And she always has permission from me to put her links up. And you can also see her pictures. Well, you can see them through that link. And you can also see them on our Facebook page, same name as this one. Poppy Lady still needs to get to base camp for mounting to climb. You still need 848 subscribers. Well, you know what? Just work on it in smaller increments. So you're working on content. Yeah, work on your content and put little video. They don't, 15, 20 minutes. I knew you were using the dormitory, but so you must have said something about you going back to school. Who loved my hat? Tracy. Oh, the hat I sent her. Yeah. Yep. This was the yarn that I made her hat. It's Yarn Bee Glowing, and that wasn't such a good price, $3.29, but it must have been even lower than that. It was $5.49 because I have so much of this stuff. And right now I'm working on a scarf, a matching scarf. And she couldn't believe it that I'd already got on it. Now, starting it and finishing it's two different things. Donnie Mae's telling Karen, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a bag today. No, she's not. I just saw it Tuesday. I had to get my wimpy in there. Terry makes cute yarn. Everything Terry makes, everything that woman puts her hand to. What she also makes the cutest are amigurumis. OMG. And I mean goodness, that G or gracious. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. You took 24-month t-shirt for a test drive. Huh? I pull it up and it holds my hair down. Pull it down. Oh! You took a 24-month size t-shirt and made a mask out of it. People are doing such cool things. They're using bras. They're using t-shirts. They're using, what else are they using? Bras, t-shirts. Something else I was going to say and I've forgotten. All kinds of things. Getting jiggy with the crafty. Crazy Poppy. That's what I'm doing. Be happy with 50 new subscribers a month. There you go. Here you go. Chop it up and, manageable things. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be, like Popeye cartoons. Wimpy. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a project bag today. Noni Mae saying it. You just put it on, nothing else to do. Socks. That's what it was. Carol said it. Socks. Underwear. Now, I don't know about that. As long as they're clean, I reckon anything would do. Nobody wants pantyhose and bandanas. I tried the bandana thing and it to me it needed some stitches in it. It just didn't stay together. Everybody else is folding and tucking and it looks like it's just going to stay there, but mine didn't. You're a fabric freak, Tony. Fabric freak that doesn't sew. Me too. And somewhere in this house, or could be out in the shed, is a big box half full of really nice material, almost like curtain material and like faux leather stuff that I would love to have project bags made out of, but they're heavy. It would be heavy to mail. I have a lady in the community that sews, and the jeans I have on right now, they're kind of new, but the only ones they had were tall, and so of course they need about that much cut off and hemmed up. Hoping that might sound like a burglar. I missed it. Well, I still have some of these sayings. What say we look at a few more? Chock-a-block was the last one we did, I think. That one I had never heard of. Crocodile tears. Does anybody know what it means if you cry crocodile tears? Noni Mae, you a tall drink of water. Noni says tall jeans are not even long enough for her. Tony said if it was a string bikini, it would probably be perfect. The only way I can wear a bikini. Me too. Whisper, I love it when I see you on here. Warms my cockles. Yes, false tears, fake crying. Yep, yep. That's right. And it says these are an insincere display of grief or sadness. It comes from the old belief that a crocodile wept insincerely if it killed and ate a man. Cut and run. Does anybody know? Yeah, have you ever heard of that expression, cut and run? I know, Noni May. 6 feet. You a lot of woman. Valerie says she's so short. Only pants that fit are capris. Your capris come down to your ankles. Hey, Cynthia Nobera. Glad Karen said hello to you so I would know you're here. Annie Vernon says take it and scoot without paying. Cut and run. Anybody else? Barb, you're tall too. 5'11". Wow. Y'all like model tall. Cutting your losses and leaving, Poppy Lady says, or leaving and never looking back. Marianne, not sure. Carol says, do something, then run away. Let's see what it says. In an emergency, rather than haul up an anchor, the sailors would cut the anchor cable and then run with the wind. It still doesn't say why we do that. Hey, Edna. Yay! I'm so glad you're here. Like Minnie Pearl. I'm so proud. Well, I'm proud to be here, but I'm prouder that you're here. I got to be here so you can be here. Hey, Jennifer. It's Squirrel. Cut and run. Well, that's where it came from, but they don't say, What the dickens? What does what the dickens? Or do you know what the dickens would come from? You're cooking a meatloaf? Oh, I bet your house smells good. You know what I love to smell cook? I made yesterday. I actually cooked in my Instapot. Used the pressure cooker for a roast, and it came out just stringy. You know how it does when it's real tender, which I love. And then I put all the veggies and all the tomato sauces and stuff. And I even put a can of Rotel tomatoes with little peppers in that I don't normally do, but it was just enough spice. It wasn't hot, but just kicked it up a notch. Bam! Like Emerald would say. It was so good. And so I gave my brother a couple of bowls with lids of it, and then I've got some here. But that's the first thing I've cooked in forever. I love using my Instapot, though. What the dickens? Old version of what in the world? Yeah. The whisper, I was told I was 5'9". My whole life was tested by a doctor. They measured me in at 5'11". Measuring machine was just a week before, so it was accurate. You grew 2 inches somewhere. How about that? Instapots are great. I love them. I really do. Yes. Crazy Poppy Lady, based off of Charles Dickens. Right. The old saying that does not come from the writer Charles Dickens. It's much older than him. It has been around since at least the 16th century, which was the 1500s. And Dickens was lived from 1812 to 1870. It says originally Dickens was another name for the devil. I never knew that. Cooking homemade ravioli and Italian sausage. Linda. Hey, Lori. Are you on tonight? I should know. Granny, you have a pressure cooker and 3 crock pots. Yes, Sissy says that sounds yummy. It does. Barb says Marco spoiled me, gave me a crock pot for Mother's Day. I made pulled chicken and Chinese sauce today. Oh my God, that sounds good. Trish says, ooh, Linda, what time is dinner? Are you doing panel tonight? 7. Lori's on at 7. Okay. So we are good to go to Jan Carruthers. Anybody that wants to go, I'm usually headed that way after mine on Saturday. You made tofu, pasta, cheese, and tomatoes for dinner. I've never really had anything with tofu in it. Yes, panel. Okay, good. So y'all go to Lori's and you can jump up on her panel with her. I do it all the time. It's fun. I guess the tofu is, what is it, like protein? And it just kind of takes on the taste of whatever you put it with. Lori, you finally got monetized. Hooray! For the second time. Bless her heart. We're just going over some old sayings, and they don't really tell you what you need to tell or what I need them to tell me. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Who knows what that means? Have you ever said it or had it said to you? And Charlie got her 1K here. She only needed a few. But she needs help with some watch hours. Still has 1,000 to go. Do not criticize a gift, Barb says. What say you other folks? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Edna says, always love what someone gives you. Do not criticize. Yeah. Hey, Creative Creations by Robin. I'm terrific. How are you? Looking over here at the chat, and I have to look over here at the camera every once in a while. Your mom always said that. Okay, well, here's what it says about it. This old saying means don't examine a gift too closely. You can tell a horse's age by looking at its teeth, which is why people looked a horse in the mouth. And if someone gave you a horse and you looked at their teeth to see how old they were, that would be tacky. A doubting Thomas. What's a doubting Thomas, or where did it come from? It's like don't burn your bridges before you cross them, kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like that, Miss Karen Robinson. Some of these sayings are the same in Dutch, but most I'm like, Mama always knows best. You're back, done crying. Oh, goodness. We tickled. Yes, it is from the Bible. Mm-hmm. There was a doubting Thomas in the Bible, right? Do you remember what it was he doubted? Karen says Bible and Thomas. Jesus had risen from the grave, and what? Mama Swift's telling Lori, congratulations. Yes, we're tickled. Tickled for your monetization. Tickled for Charlie's getting 1K. Now we need to help her with watch hours. Yes, the phrase comes from John 20:24-27. After his resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples. However, one of them, named Thomas, was absent. When the others told him that Jesus was alive, Thomas said he would not believe it until he saw the marks on Jesus' hands and the wound in his side caused by a Roman spear. Jesus appeared again and told Thomas, stop doubting and believe. And not in those words exactly. Yes, he had to feel the holes and see the gash in his side, right, Tony? Right. Right. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Carol. Yeah. Be grateful. Well, here's something. Whisper, it says Dutch courage. I've never heard of Dutch courage. Do you know what Dutch courage means? Yeah, he had no faith. Right, Karen? Right. That's something I have to sometimes struggle with, but I get better and better day by day with having faith in the Lord. I have faith, but I give things to God that I'm just a worrier. And I pray and I give them to God and then I take them back and start worrying. It's the nature of being human, I know. But I try not to. Whiskey. Dutch courage is whiskey. Linda says. Let's see. What's Charlie saying? Dana? Oh, is Dana here? Dana's here, isn't she? Triple C, wasn't she in here? You are the same, Robin. Whisper says Dutch courage is false courage. Oh, given by heaps of alcohol. So Linda is right. Okay. In the 17th century, England and Holland were rivals. They fought wars in 1652 to 54, and from 65 to 67, and from 72 to 74. It was said very, very unfairly that the Dutch had to drink alcohol to build up their courage. Other insulting phrases are Dutch treat, meaning you pay for yourself, and double Dutch, meaning gibberish. Double Dutch to me means a method of jumping rope. Tony, you're constantly turning things over to God. Otherwise, you would be locked up. Yeah, I do. But then I take it back and start worrying again. And so I have to keep giving it back. Keep taking it back. Keep giving it back. I didn't time out Marianne. What's that about? I've had both my hands right here on this. I didn't do a thing. Somebody must be posing as me. That's queer. Where is she? Crotchety. Marianne, I didn't do it. I had both hands on this paper, so that's suspect. That is weird. And it kind of ticks me off. It don't kind of, it does. I remember saying that she said Mama always used to say that. I don't know how do I fix it. Okay, I got the dots. I'm going to make her a moderator. I wonder if that'll help. Okay, she's now a moderator. But is she going to come back? I swear to y'all, I didn't touch anything. I had both hands on this. Oh, gone it. That makes me mad. Because I know it's just like when, yeah, you pay your own meal. I can't get up for you. I didn't touch it. I did just make her a moderator, hoping that would help, but now, dang it. Hey, reap what you sow. And anybody else who came in, I'm just aggravated. YouTube is on the fritz again. What was the gal who she was from Australia? What was her name? Leanne. And she just finally got back on again. And I didn't see her forever in my blocked list. There's Leanne. Hey, darling. Something just happened to one of our gals, and it says I timed them out, but I didn't. Brother, so it brought back your trouble. Hopefully she'll come back in a minute. Do you know what dyed in the wool means? What that phrase means? Dyed in the wool? And good morning to you, Leanne. It's morning where you are and the next day. She's on Sunday. Yeah, Leanne, it said that I timed was it Marianne Crotchety Clogger? That I timed her out, and both my hands were on this paper. I didn't touch the thing. So that has to be somebody else doing something. That was weird. And I can't undo anything. My dots don't. See if my phone does anything. Oh, you know what? I had this phone down here. And I leaned over, and I bet you that's what happened. I bet you. Doggone it. How do I? It says remove, but if I remove, that removes her, right? Wonder if she'll just come back. That's what happened. I had my phone down here in my lap, and I was leaning up. I thought, how the heck did I do anything? I can fix it after the chat, I reckon, but I don't guess I can fix it now. Has she come back? Charlie, your grandbaby, I know, is going to be one on Monday. Karen, I can't believe it. Well, I am so sorry. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, to anybody else, I'll get it straightened out. Oh, she's back. I didn't know what in the world I had done, but I had my phone down here, and it has a, touch screen on it. So when I leaned over, I guess I did something. But I don't think you had did you have a blue dress on before? If you didn't, you do now. Okay, dyed in the wool was the last thing. There's a slash through my bell. I don't know what that's about. What do you mean? When you're trying to ring the bell, there's a slash through it? Tony says, has anybody been watching The Chosen on YouTube? I haven't. Kathleen says, hello to Karen in advance. Happy birthday to Charlie. Is it Charlie's birthday? Well, I sure didn't mean to, and I didn't know what it meant. What happened? I said it means you are experienced. Dyed in the wool. Okay, it says wool that has been dyed before it has been woven keeps its color better than wool dyed after weaving. And that's all it says. So I guess that's what it means. Some say you have the slash too. I guess I'll just have to check it after this. Leanne says it's the 17th here, so it's my anniversary for joining YouTube. Yeah. So, what is today? Today the 16th? Mine is the 17th. Yeah. Well, thank you for reminding me. I lose all track of time. But yeah, I started last year, May 17th. Woohoo! Oh, it was your granddaughter's birthday, Charlie says. She's one. Okay. Some of these are weird. They don't tell, what it has to do with where it came from, what it has to do with the day. Earmarked. Anybody know where that phrase comes from or what it means? If something's earmarked. Like the money that I got from the government, part of it is earmarked for paying some credit cards. I already paid one. Big old lump. Hey, Ladybug. Thank you. Is anyone interested in buying a power solar panel? I don't know. We can ask. Is anybody interested in buying a power solar panel? Taffy wants to know. Ladybug. If you do, or you know somebody, get up with her. Me either, Trisha. This year has flown by, and what a great, wonderful, blessed year it has been. Sally, you can use every one of those terms in a sentence, but cannot write an explanation. Grew up with them. How about that? Linda Quilty says farmer ear tagged cows. That's where it came from. Yep. It says this comes from the days when livestock like cows had their ears marked so their owner could be easily identified. But now when we say something's earmarked, we mean that it's for that purpose. So that, like, that money I earmarked to pay that bill, it's what I plan to do with that. Yes, you got the bell with the slash through it for my channel. Okay, Edna, getting off to finish getting your supper. See you tomorrow if I don't forget. Well, I hope you don't. If you do, we might send somebody to say, hey. And Linda said, Linda Just Crochet Sister Andy and I, your anniversary, 16 years this coming Monday, Linda. Is that, yeah, you have something in mind for it. Yeah, earmarked. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to check out the bell thing. Y'all are the first that have said something about it. And I've never seen that on anybody else's. That's weird. Well, I guess we should stop with these and talk about who we should remember in our prayers. Hey, Kelly. Watching an ad. Sorry, it's okay, babe, but we are getting ready to go in 5 minutes. But thanks for coming. Thanks for letting the ad run. That helps. We're just talking about who we're praying for. So we'll keep your mom. I'm glad you came. Keep your mom, Miss Rose, in our prayers. And I hope she's doing okay. And you too. And of course, Miss Linda, just a crochet sister. And my sister Teresa, her husband, their son, who's in the Navy. And Melissa, whose birthday was yesterday. And our Zoom group did it up big. Well, I helped with the gift, but I didn't. Hey, Karen McMillan. I wasn't in there much, and it was not because, but they were working on their Phoenix, and I'm not doing that, but that's not why. I just kept falling asleep. Donna says she got pink yarn. I got some pink yarn today. You know what? I got a bag right here. Denny's going to have a cow. But I found some more deals, y'all, at Walmart. There were only a couple of them. It says, "Hello, gorgeous." And there was nothing on there to tell. And this was the only colorway where there was hardly anything there. You know, the shelves were empty. So I got three of these. That's all I'm getting at Walmart, pretty much. Because I'm trying to save up some money so I can get a little ice. I'm waiting on Miss Cindy Suttles. Leanne, Jan Carruthers always goes on after me in England. So that's where I'm going. I think Petra used to, but I don't know. Since she's back at work, I hadn't heard from her. And Lori comes on at 7 tonight and does the panel thing. Mama Swift says, "Please pray for my beautiful daughter that our Blessed Mother will help her keep this pregnancy we just found out about." Sure will. Everybody hear that? Mama Swift, her daughter, pray that she will carry it to term and it will be just fine. What a blessing it will be. Yes, I sure will. And who else do we need to remember? My daughter Andrea, the one that has liver cancer, but things sound good. Sounds like a good solid plan they have going. She's going to be in treatment for a year. I know. $1. Now you can only find like those that I found 3 of these. That's pretty good because each one of these has 200 and something. 252. So that would make a shawl. Only found one of these, but I have more of these. This is the Astrid colorway, and I think that's so pretty. I love that green. These are kind of fall colors, but then these blues make it kind of, it would be okay for spring. And that's the Mandala Sparkle in Astrid. And it's got all kinds of things. And they have several without any labels on them. And I probably could have taken them to the register to see if they would go down on them, but I have done that before and they wouldn't do that. A golden Walmart. I just use my app and check it out. Even none of these have tags or anything that tells you that they're only $1. She wants to keep it between us for now, but I know the Squirrel Squad would be there to pray. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Mama Swift. I do too, Karen McMillan. And I love a beautiful pale pink, but there was only one of these. And it's Karen Simply Soft. My lights are blowing it out. And I'm holding it upside down, but it doesn't matter. It's just a pale pink. It's called soft pink. And that was it. But those were some dollar deals. And it might look just a wee bit better than the last time I was there. Oh, y'all, it's 4:00. So, Squirrel Raid, I'm going to Miss Jan's. Now, she's on for hours and hours. So, I stay there for a little while. And then if I see somebody else going live, because Petra might be. I don't know. Y'all see? Does anybody look to see? You've looked at some. Yeah, I look through a lot of them before I ever find any. And a lot of times I look and look and look and I never find anything. So love, hugs, and prayers to you, my sweet Kelly. And you'll be back on tomorrow night at 8, right? And I think that's 8 Central Time, right? So 9 here. You, Marianne, been thinking about offering private tap and clogging classes on Zoom. You could use some word of mouth. Sure. And feel free to put it here every time. Because you know me, I'll forget. Oh, Leanne had oh, she was saying you have great craft sales, dollar. Yeah. It's few and far between, but I've been lucky. What I was really lucky on was all that Kobu. All that Kobu. Donna Mako said, Mama Swift, I am claiming and believing for a full term, healthy, happy, blessed baby in Jesus' name. Amen. This sweet Donna, she knows how to talk to the Lord. Of course, all of us. He listens to us no matter what. I just love her prayers. Shannon, I love you too. I love you each and every one. And I better go because I'm eating up time for somebody else. I'm going to go see Miss Jan for a while and then we'll see who else is where. But I know Miss Jan loves it when we do a squirrel raid over there. So if anybody wants to go with me, Leanne and everybody, I'm so glad you could make it. Be back tomorrow. Same squirrel station, same squirrel time. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. I know you are sweet and you're not ugly. And I'm going to go sit in here and work on Tracy. Oh no, did I lose y'all? Says I'm unstable. We all knew that. Love you all. See you mañana. Tomorrow. Boopity boop, 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 boop. Boop.